At 2:15 a.m., the Red Sea near Hodeidah, Yemen, lay in deep silence. Until it wasn't. From the shadows of the rugged Yemeni coastline, the Houthis launched what they claimed to be a hypersonic missile. Slicing through the night sky at a blistering Mach 8, its target an F-16 from the U.S. Air Force's 421st Squadron at 30,000 feet, providing cover for nearby U.S. Navy ships. Simultaneously, 50 miles northeast, a MQ-9 Reaper drone observing Houthi supply convoys came under attack by a Soviet-era SA-6 missile. In seconds, the quiet surveillance turned into a high-stakes engagement. While the Houthis boasted of launching a hypersonic weapon, experts aren't convinced. Back in March 2024, the Houthis claimed they tested a solid-fuel hypersonic missile, but skeptics like Fabian Hinz from the IISS cast doubt. Only Russia, China, the US and India possess true hypersonic tech. The more likely scenario, the missile was a modified Iranian ballistic missile like the Fatah-1 reaching high speeds in its final phase, fast but not maneuverable enough to be truly hypersonic. It seems the Houthis might be using the term more for psychological warfare than accuracy. In the air, the F-16's radar locked onto the incoming threat at a range of 26 miles. The pilot dived from 30,000 to 15,000 feet, a bold move to break the missile's lock. In rapid sequence, 12 MJU-50B flares, 24 RR-180 chaff bundles, and the ALQ-184 jamming system, operating across 220 GHz, created a radar and infrared fog that confused the missile's guidance. The result? The missile missed, leaving a trail of white smoke marking the failed strike. Meanwhile, the Reaper drone wasn't as lucky. Though its Pandora defense system released 8 MJU-60B flares, fragments from the SA-6 clipped its wing. It stayed airborne, damaged, but still flying. Just 6 hours later, at 8:15 a.m., the U.S. response began. From the USS, the Hypersonic and Ballistic Tracking Space Sensor, HBTSS, pinpointed the Houthi launcher's location. Then came the strike. The USS launched 2 SM-6 missiles, Mach 3.5 speed, 337-pound warhead, toward a mobile launcher attempting to flee. The Aegis combat system integrated with HBTSS ensured pinpoint accuracy. Within 6 minutes, the launcher was obliterated, marking the first public SM-6 use in a ground strike role. This wasn't just retaliation, it was a message. By 6:00 p.m., the U.S. launched a full-spectrum counterattack. 4 F/A-18S from the USS dropped AGM-154J SOWs, each armed with cluster bombs or 192 pounds of explosives, striking CAM-2 missile sites and SA-6 launchers near Sada. The USS added firepower, launching 6 Tomahawk missiles that destroyed 14 CAM-2 missiles, 3 SA-6S and 23 anti-ship missiles. In under 12 hours, the Houthis' arsenal was heavily degraded. Every move, backed by satellite intelligence, electronic warfare and precision weapons, was surgical and swift. The international reaction was immediate. The UK and France pledged naval support. The UN urged restraint but affirmed the US right to self-defense. Iran, suspected of supplying tech, warned of uncontrolled escalation, while Hamas celebrated the attack. Still, experts like Marcus Schiller maintain that the Houthis exaggerated their missile capabilities. No evidence confirms an actual hypersonic delivery system, just fast ballistic missiles repackaged as something more. But the US isn't taking chances. With tools like HBTSS, SM-6S, and a shift toward proactive deterrence, the strategy is clear: hit us once, and we'll hit back harder, faster, and smarter. The Houthis have paused operations, but with tensions high and the threat of miscalculation ever present, the Red Sea theater remains on a knife's edge.